Hey everyone! So this week's video I'm going to be doing on the moon goddess connection and the sun god connection. So if you catch me looking down, it's because I have my notes. I get sidetracked, so I want to make sure I stay on topic and can get through this video without talking about 50 million different things, because I will do that. Do not doubt me, because I am capable of 50 million different things as they go through my head. Just talk about it, like just now. So, okay. So the waxing moon. This is the time when the moon grows from its dark phase to the full phase. It's the in-between as the moon grows larger. We use its energies for anything that requires an increase in growth or enhancement. It's a good time to work efforts involving fresh starts, inspiration, new love, friendships, business building, and financial prosperity. It also provides suitable conditions for healing, increasing physical stamina, developing psychism, and garden planting. Now, the waxing moon it's considered the light maiden phase. The full moon is the mother phase. And this is when the moon's energy is at its most powerful or most potent. This is, I wrote notes and I can't even read them. So while we can use it to boost any effort, it's a real benefit to complicated workings or difficult situations. Because difficult situations and complicated things sometimes need the most oomph to kind of figure that out. So you would use the full moon energy for that. But the full moon energy really is good for anything at all. The waning moon is referred to as the dark maiden phase. And this is when the moon is shrinking from the full phase to the dark. So this is when the moon is getting smaller each day. And we use its vibration for anything that requires shrinkage or elimination. This energy works well for efforts that involve dieting, breaking bad habits, obliterating stress or depression, or the elimination of dysfunctional relationship patterns. And I think this is really good for empaths in particular, because a lot of empaths that I know don't have very strong boundaries, and they don't reinforce that line between what is appropriate to give of yourself and then the people that kind of come in almost like an energy vampire, and they come in, they're takers, and they're energy leeches, and they just continue to suck until there's nothing left. So this phase is good for those relationship patterns where you have a hard time walking away, or you have a hard time enforcing boundaries, or you have a hard time saying no. This would be a great phase to work with. Then we have the dark moon, which is the crone. And some practitioners, or practitioners, however you like to use it, some people, we'll go with that, use this phase to rest and regenerate and regroup. Be that as it may, others use energies for psychic work, divination, and delving into past life memories. This is also great for matters where getting to the truth of the matter is an issue. Me personally, the new moon, or the dark of the moon, I personally see as a great time to reflect and to kind of press the reset button. I also do work on the dark moon in that phase, but I feel like it's a great time to kind of press the reset button, and every moon phase, every cycle, I should say, every moon cycle is like a chance to begin anew and incorporate different things into your life. So don't shy away from different moon phases, like kind of limiting yourself to just the full moon. I really do encourage you to work with different moon phases, because you may find that the the full moon, some people might find the full moon, its energy really, really strong, um, and overpowering when you're trying to, do some self work and some self improvement work. So, try try different phases and see what feels good to you. And now we go into the sun God connection. The sunrise is known as the young Lord or the newborn sun. And this provides a good time for efforts involving beginnings, change, and cleansing. It's also beneficial to work that relates to new employment, love, or direction in life. Matters that involve renewing hope and trust, good health, and even mending a broken heart can also benefit from this energy. The morning sun is known as the young lord or the adolescent. During the morning hours, the energy of the sun becomes strong and active. So projects that require building, growth, or expansion benefit during this phase. It also provides the perfect energy for expanding upon the positive aspects of your life, resolving situations where courage is necessary, or adding warmth and harmony to your home and relationships. Use it too for financial increase or plant magic. So this phase of the sun is also great for um, enforcing your boundaries as well, and kind of rectifying maybe a one-sided friendship or anything like that. It'd be good for where you might need to kind of build up that courage and build up that strength to kind of tell someone like, listen, this is not beneficial to both of us. It's only beneficial to you, and that is when you need to tell someone something. It doesn't have to be in a rude way, but I think for some of us, especially me, because I'm not great with words, surprise, surprise, but I'm not great with words. So, sometimes telling people I'm so afraid of coming across rude or hurting someone's feelings, and I put so much care that I end up just not doing it at all, and then who takes the hit? I do, and that's not fair either. So, I've learned during some pretty, earlier in the year, well, not this year, but in 2018, I had some pretty strong lessons thrown my way, and I had to learn. I had to learn to really stand by me and be my own cheerleader and be my biggest fan, and learn that saying no is okay, and be absolutely okay with that, and stop feeling bad for those people that are only looking for handouts. They're only looking for what you will give them. And the second that you stop giving them what they're looking for, they go along their merry way. And I had to learn how to really build up that courage to tell people, I'm sorry, no, I can't help you. So it's a good lesson to learn, to be our biggest fan. Next we have noon, which is the horned one or green man. And the power of the sun peaks at high noon. That makes it a good time for work pertaining to mental ability, health, and physical energy. It's also great for charging crystals and stones or mental rituals such as athames, censers, and cauldrons, which going back to the moon just real quick. Charging crystals, or it could be any crystal. I always use moon energy to charge my crystals. That is not the case for everyone, and some people may prefer the sun to charge their crystals. So just so you know, you can put it out in the full moon, the night of the full moon, overnight, a complete night, or you can put it out during the day, a whole day in the sun. Either one will charge your crystals. The afternoon is known as the father. As the sun descends, its energy becomes more receptive in nature. For this reason, we use it in efforts involving professionalism, business matters, communications, and clarity. It's also beneficial to matters of discovery, exploration, or travel. And sunset is the ancient one. And this is the time to work on anything that requires reduction or alleviation. Try it for removing stress, anxiety, confusion, hardships, and depression. The disclosure of deception and dieting. So, dieting is one of those things where diet is almost a four-letter word to me. I mean, clearly I'm not in the best shape of my life, but any diet, that you go on, it really can't be. I think that for some people, the word diet is like where all of a sudden, you just stop eating, or, I just think that there needs to be, I mean, I don't want to get into a whole spiel about diet, but, dieting in general, I feel like just leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. So I try to shy away from that term, where it's more of a lifestyle change than it is dieting. But I won't get into that whole thing. I just wanted to clarify that I don't really like to use that word, but I didn't want to go into a whole spiel trying to explain one thing about lifestyle changes and whatnot. So I hope that this video was helpful, and I will see you all next Saturday. Bye!